Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Conclave Chronicles, which is going to be festive themed, as you can see through the Spearmint scythe, which unfortunately they keep bringing back. I'd love it if it was like an exclusive, you had to be there for that Christmas thing, but unfortunately it's not. And I'm going to be doing Team Annihilation for the first time ever. Like, it's my least played game mode easily. I usually do Annihilation or... okay, that was the easiest kill of my life. I usually do Annihilation or Cephalon Conclave, because Annihilation is fun for kills, and Cephalon capture is fun for team-based objectives, so I don't know, Team Annihilation kind of fills the gap between the two. In true festive spirit, I've joined a 4v1 game. As I joined at the end of the last game, it was the score was 1-50, so I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if they're a group and they're just trying to stomp people, but they are kind of going around as a group, so I would assume that is the case, in which case this is going to be really fun. I am back home for Christmas, and my recording, it's weird recording back home, because obviously I've been at university for like a quarter of a year, and then I was in Wales for the rest of the time, so recording at home is just like a foreign concept to me. Can I please... oh, Gorgon Frenzy is easily MVP here, that felt so nice. I'm using the Gorgon Wraith for the red and black, not exactly festive, but it's the closest I can get to festive other than the festive skins, and I'm using the Marodetron because it fires Christmas tree lights, and that's always good. They're not exactly... well, in fact, the Gorgon Wraith used to be my favourite weapon before I swapped to the old Karak Wraith, and the Marodetron, I do really like it, but not in PvP, because it's a shotgun essentially, and shotguns in PvP, you know what, let's trick them here, and go back on myself, and then they will burn themselves to death, again in the true festive spirit. Unfortunately, Neja doesn't have too great abilities in PvP. I'm trying to make her work, and normally I would have done a Neja PvP video by now, but I still need to try and get her abilities to work. I need to... oh wait, sorry. I need to work out how to use him to his full potential. And like his ultimate, God knows what the hell I do with that. It's really weird. Firewalker's pretty cool, and Blazing Chakram is good as a finisher. Then Warding Halo is just like a defensive ability, you can't really go wrong with that. But yeah, a full Neja video will be coming eventually when I feel confident enough to do so. I don't want to just do a video blind where I misexplain abilities and just basically show off the weapons instead. But let's not talk about Neja, because if I'm doing a video there's no point. I'm using the Gorgon Wraith. It was my favourite weapon, and in fact with the new health changes it has proven to be very effective, and I think it might be my favourite over the Karak Wraith now, because as you saw earlier, in ways of multi-kills and just outright DPS, it's bloody fantastic, and now that my aim's a little bit better, I would feel more confident in using it. Just to show you how ineffective this ultimate is, let's wait for... is he Loki? He's Loki. Let's show you how ineffective this is. That was my that was my ultimate ability. Did you see it do any damage, or any CC, or anything at all? Because I know I certainly didn't. And that cost 100 energy. 100 energy which could have gone towards a protective halo, towards a fire trail, towards a blazing chakram. Yeah. A blazing chakram is cool. Like, what I like doing most is starting a gunfight, which I'm not going to do with a Loki. It'll be, it wouldn't really show what I'm trying to show. If I start a gunfight with this Excalibur, then... oh wait, no, the Loki. Then I can do that, and then they get so confused, and that moment of time it buys you is enough to net you a kill or two, and apparently bug you into the wall? Wait a second, is this literally a wall hack? Am I... okay, no, I'm not invincible, but they seem to be as confused as I am. How on earth? Okay, well this is going to have to be a bug report by the looks of it. I am actually stuck here. The obvious choice is to throw a chakram to get out of it, but that does mean I only have one chance to do so. In fact, no, I'm not going to waste the energy, because they can kill me. I just don't think they can see me. I'm going to have to look at this wall when I get out, but otherwise it's very strange. In the Christmas spirit, things are going wrong. That is actually the one thing which is true to Christmas. I think Christmas is one of those holidays everyone loves, but everyone hates it at the same time. It's a very strange thing. Yeah, they can't see me, because I'm just walking side to side and their shots are missing, so I think they must have seen an indicator as to where I was, but not me. No, it's just a glass window. Maybe I was invisible. Either way, that was very confusing, and we'll pretend that didn't happen for the case of this video. I am going to still try and make use of my other abilities, because I'm sure a lot of people watching this are actually curious to see Neja in action. So I think Warframe PvP is one of those massively undertouched. Oh, what's going on here? It's like a lot of the other big Warframe YouTubers do not cover it, and I'm not really sure why yet. I know it hasn't been developed too much, and I know it is only a matter of time before they do, and I'm kind of not looking forward to that. I like being one of the only people who does, even though I am completely incompetent at it. Right, I've got a lot of buffs. I've started to get mods recently from just random drops, and I've actually bought a couple as well. I bought follow through, which means every time I get a kill, then I essentially get 1 energy every second for 8 seconds, I believe is the math, which is really nice. It just means in general you have more energy. But I've got a few other mods, like the Gorgon Frenzy one, which increases my fire rate when I get a kill, which is really cool. It's fun for multi-kills, as again you saw earlier. These enemies seem to be really unacrobatic. Like, a lot of PvP these days is just people doing this, and like, I literally play against this all the time, and you just can't kill it. It's the ultimate defensive technique, but it's not fun. It's not fun to do, it's not fun to play as, or play against. And it really does ruin the fun for me, because they're not getting kills, they're generally not playing objective, and they're not letting people kill them, so that's like, what's the point in them being in the game? I would rather do a 1v1 than a 4v4 where people are doing that. Yeah, this, like, I don't mean to talk shit, but I'm sure you guys can admit this too. This team really doesn't seem to be playing too well, because I'm not a high skill player, and I'm not exactly playing well, but I'm getting a lot of kills. Like this guy, or this girl, I guess it's Mag, doesn't know I'm standing right there, and then she tries to run in with melee. I'm not sure, this is actually like, this has been a big turnaround. Say it's 1v3, I believe. I don't think it's 1v4 anymore. I will throw up another protective halo, or warding halo rather. But I feel as though I didn't finish the tangent I mentioned earlier. This has been a very strange time recording back in Clockpill. I kind of feel Clockpill is a place I live, just for clarity. I kind of feel more at home here. Obviously it is my family home and everything, and literally as I talk, my cat is sat on my lap, so sorry there's some kind of audio interference. He's now cleaning himself because I bloody mentioned his name, and he felt, oh, I'm on camera, I'm going to make sure I'm presentable. And then he just sneezed. I don't know how much of this is going to come through microphone, but he is really interfering with my recording setup. He's one of the most clingy cats, and if I try to throw him out, then he'll just come back harder. I'm going to leave that Mag alive. I feel bad for it otherwise. And I haven't had much in ways of the opportunities to record, which is one of the reasons I haven't been able to do an ASR PvP video, because I haven't had time to play games in general. I've been so busy working with essays and attempting to spend time with my family, but not spending anywhere near as much as I should have. Okay, no, I'm not sure if it's, I don't know if I'm suddenly a better player, if the enemies are really bad, or if the Gorgon Wraith has been buffed with the HP changes. Just so you know, my cat's now sitting on me and meowing continuously. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure if that's coming through, but I'm going to apologise if it does. I think I just seem to be talking about like 3 different stories at once and swapping between them, but what I was going to say regarding other YouTubers doing PvP is I think it will happen, and I think when it does happen, people are going to stop watching me, which is why I'm not really looking forward to it, because I'm a very bitter person. No, I like having a specific niche fan base, and it'll be good in a way. It might mean more people do come, like the interest in Warframe PvP is increased, therefore my potential viewer base increases, but the potential of, well no, the amount of actual viewers, like people who will watch my content over others, will go down, and that's what I'm not looking forward to. Like, I'll be happy for everyone else who is going into PvP and how they'll enjoy it, but, well, at least when it's not people doing this, which is, honestly, I don't think I've actually gone up against one of those people in a Conclave Chronicles video, or PvP video in general, but it does happen, especially in Cephalon Capture, and you just cannot kill them. It's ridiculous. But yeah, they all have fun, like it is a fun game mode. Just so you know, my cat is now covering the left half of the screen, so if there's any enemies there, then I won't be able to see them. Also, the warding halo is really powerful, and I think I know what it might be actually with the Gorgon Wraith. The last game before recording this, I got a mod that reduces the recoil by 60%, but also reduces the reload speed. And that recoil is now essentially making it like an ACR. The recoil is non-existent, and it's so good for headshots. But yeah, I've actually really enjoyed this. It was fun. I got a good score today. It was 1v4, or 3, or whatever. Daily first win, because the 3 practice games are completely messed up. 4,000 Conclave experience, 30 kills, 9 deaths, and yeah, it was a team of 3. unfortunately no decent rewards from it. But I hope you enjoyed this Conclave Chronicles video. Sorry I didn't actually talk too much about Christmas, but hopefully it was enjoyable nonetheless. Please be rating it if you enjoyed the video, and my cat says hi. This is me, Evans with Z111, this is me out. Peace.